everyone. Today we are doing a very fun glitter eyeliner smoky look I saw on Pinterest. I was very inspired by this picture I saw, and it doesn't say who actually did it, but it says uploaded by Jayla, already taken XO. So I just want to give that person credit because I didn't necessarily come up with the look all by myself. But I saw it and was like, oh my gosh, that's super fun. It's been so drab here lately because the rain, it will not stop raining. I want it to be summer and sunny so I can go to the pool, but it's not. So instead, I just played around with makeup and got really glammed up today. So I just wanted to make this tutorial for y'all since I haven't done one in just a little while. Now that I'm done rambling about all of that, we can get on into this tutorial. I'm just gonna do a voiceover for y'all on how I actually accomplished this look, because I did not talk through this tutorial because I was really focused on getting my glitter eyeliner all precise and everything, and I was really close to the camera, so I didn't want to be talking and have to deal with that. So now that I've rambled even more than I rambled before, let's get on to this tutorial. If you want to see how I do this look, and then keep watching.
Alright everybody, we are going to start off with some Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime our eyeballs for all this lovely makeup we're about to put on. Then we're going to go in with this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to conceal our eyes because we are doing our eyes before foundation and we want the color of our eyelid to be the same as our face once we're done. Okay, now we're going to take the RCMA No Color Powder on a beauty sponge and put that on our eyelid to set, and we're going to just rub that in with our setting brush from Real Techniques. And now we're moving on to eyeshadow. We are using the Tartelette and Bloom palette today. This is by far one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and I listed these shadows I was using above in the video, but I just want to say that this takes a lot of blending and a lot of patience, especially with the color Activist, which is a darker black shade, and you really want to work on just applying it and blending it out and applying more and blending it out. I know it's tedious, but that's how you get the perfect smoky look, and so that's what I'm about to do. And I'm switching between a couple different brushes. I'm switching between a larger, fluffier brush for the crease color and this shorter, more precise brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills to really pinpoint the darker areas of my crease. Just going back and forth between those, and then an even smaller brush for this shade Activist to be very precise of where I'm applying that color and then blending it out with the brush from Anastasia. I will also link all of the brushes I used in this video below if I can, because this one I don't even know where it's from, but I will do that below so you can get the brushes as well. To highlight the brow bone, we're going to take this Smolder Cosmetics highlight and apply a little bit of Fix Plus to my brush before I go underneath my brow bone, just to make it a little bit more intense. Alright, once all of your eyeshadow is on and you are completely satisfied with its blending, then I took a little Q-tip with some makeup remover on it to clean up that line as a guide for the eyeliner. We're taking the NYX Glitter Primer on a very small eyeliner brush. This one is from Sigma. I will list it below. And I am just tracing out where I would put winged eyeliner, but with the glitter primer. And then we're going to go in and apply the glitter, and then go back in with the primer and apply more glitter, just so you can see where you're putting the glitter, because it's kind of hard to tell where you've put primer until you put the glitter actually on your eyes. Don't be afraid to get a lot of the primer on your eyes because you need a lot for the glitter to stick, and you need to make sure you put a lot on your brush when you go in first. Okay, we're taking some of that Tarte Shape Tape concealer and we are just working to clean up that wing just so it has more of an edged effect and looks very sharp. And now we are tightlining our eyeballs with a kohl pencil. This one is from L'Oreal. And now we are doing our eyebrows. That was really fast. But we're doing our eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the color taupe. And I am just going to fill those in speedy quick. Okay, now moving on to face, I'm using my usual primers and I'll just list them below. And today we are using two different foundations put together. We're using the Fiona Stiles Luminous Finish Foundation and the Smashbox 15-Hour Foundation. I find that with these two foundations together, my skin just looks so flawless and full coverage. I love it. And one's more yellow toned and one is more warm, so putting them together gives me a perfect color for when I'm just a little bit self-tanned. And I am just blending this all over my face, and then we're going to jump into concealer. For concealer, I'm just using this Tarte Shape Tape underneath my eyes just to conceal the darkness. And then I'm also going to take that just in the center of my face to cover up some of my redness. Now we are taking a concealer from Catrice Cosmetics. If you watched my Kardashian makeup tutorial, I use this as well. I am just going to lighten up underneath my eyes because they are kind of dark and I just want to give me more of a little bit of a highlighted effect for this look. Now with the RCMA No Color Powder on the same sponge I used earlier, I am just going to set underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, the chin, and the bridge of my nose. And I'm not going to let this bake forever. I just set it on there, and by the time I get my brush out, I just wipe it off because it has set by then. I find baking just makes your skin look a little bit more dry, so I just put it on there and wipe it off as fast as I can, because I don't want it to change the color of my foundation on my face, because I find with some powders they can do that. Now we're going to bronze up the skin with this Fiona Stiles Illumination palette, and we're just using the bronze color in there, so we're not going to matte with the contour or anything. We are just bronzing up our cheeks and the rest of our face. We are going to highlight our cheekbones with the same highlight that we used earlier from Smolder Cosmetics, and we are just going to lightly put that all over our face to give us a nice glow. Okay, now for blush, we're using this one from Essence, and I got it at Ulta the other day for like $3, and I love it. It is one of the most beautiful blush shades I have worn in a while. I love it. It is so easy to put on, super duper pigmented, and I am so glad I bought it. I'm going to go back and get the other shades for sure. Alright, now we are just going to bake underneath our contour just to clean up a little bit. And I really just put that on and take it right off, because as you can see, it makes your skin really light if you leave it on for too long, and you don't want that to be too light. Alrighty, for the lips, we're using this Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Pretty from Milani. And we are just going to put that all over our lips to give us a nice pop of color to contrast our kind of bland eyeballs. Alright, to smoke out underneath our eyes, we are taking the color Activist on a pencil brush, just taking that underneath our lash line, and I forgot to film it somehow. I don't know how, but I did put mascara on my lower lash line after I applied this, but I forgot to film it.
Alright y'all, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this fun look. If you want to see more looks like this, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at XOXO_EmilyW. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, XOXOEmily, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Oh my god, I have snot coming out of my nose. Who knew I had snot coming out of my nose the whole time I was talking? Let's restart.